Hello, sparkle lovers! This is Alice. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, welcome back. You know the drill, turn on that fucker resolution on the video. Today we have another sneak peek on my channel, and the reason that it is a Wednesday release it's because it is Spring Delight by Hannah Lynn, so it is a Easter themed kit. As you guys know, Diamond Art Club kind of like to do themed kit releases on Wednesdays or like on a special day. So this is like an off-reason release. And if you recall, it was in the December Christmas mystery boxes. It was a very rare kit from that batch. I only saw a few mystery boxes having it. So I'm super glad that they decided to make this an official release this time. And personally, when I first started doing diamond paintings, most of my purchases I started were landscapes, a bunch of Yume art, of course, since she's one of my favorite artists in this hobby. And I didn't really pay any attention to Hannah Lynn or portraits in general. However, during Black Friday and Cyber Monday releases, there were a few Hannah Lynn's that caught my eyes, and I have been hunting down some of her kits ever since because I have acquired a taste of her art. So since this is the first time of me unboxing her art on my channel, let's dive into a quick bio, some of her artwork, and I'll even tell you which ones I have already got into my personal stash. Let's go. So here I have Hannah Lynn's website. I don't see any media button for a bio, but it's in more artist bio. So this is Hannah Lynn. Thanks for stopping by. Self-taught American artist in Idaho. Been selling artwork online, blah blah, since 2006. Childhood took place in Northern California, so maybe around me, because I'm in Northern California. First discovered passion. Many artists obsessed with drawing and color ever since she can remember. So, you know, an artist by heart since she was a young kid type of thing. Original artwork were created by hand, watercolor pencil, and ink on Illustrator. Traditional materials and technique, a range of sizes. Sometimes she does do acrylic on wood, so they can be a bit larger, different techniques. Self-publishing coloring books and trading cards. So I did see a lot of coloring book pages that she posts on her Instagram. License her artwork outside companies for use on products such as cross-stitch charts, stationery, rubber stamps, and more. So, you know, diamond art is kind of like cross-stitch charts. I love being able to offer my artwork on products I know that people will use and enjoy, so diamond art is definitely a case of that. I wouldn't be where I am today without their support. So let's give Hannah some more support by subscribing to her socials, supporting her art, and if you feel like purchasing some of her peripheral products. Because what I really appreciate here is her mission statement over here. To bring color, light, and wonder to people's lives in an uplifting, positive way, and to inspire and encourage young artists to believe in themselves enough to do the same. The reason I really love this is because you can tell that she's striving to inspire the next generation of artists, and I always appreciate people who love to pave it forward. So let's dive into her portfolio of artwork. So Diamond Art Club has already printed a lot of Hannah Lynn into diamond art. There's definitely not a lack of them to choose from. Some of them are also licensed to other companies like Oraloa. I hope I'm not butchering that. There's also a few other companies that print them. But Diamond Art Club definitely has a big quantity of them that have already been converted into diamond art charts. For example, Crazy Cat Lady, this one is not a limited edition. I think they sold out again already. So if you like this one, make sure to check it out. And I believe this one, Alicia and Eliana, that's printed by Oraloa. And this one, Maui Mermaid by Oraloa as well. And this one, Maui Mermaid by Oraloa as well. Mother Earth, this is by Diamond Art Club. Northern Light, also Diamond Art Club. Alice Lost by Diamond Art Club. This one is recently in my stash because I love how much detail it has. And the fact that my name is Alice pretty much means I have to have this one. It's pretty much depicting Alice in the Wonderland, but in Hannah Lynn style. That's what I really like about that. She put into her own twist into these stories. Rapunzel, this one definitely also printed by Diamond Art Club. Aussie Girl, I don't even need to click it open to know the name. This one's by Diamond Art Club. Frenchy Friends, Michelle and Ho-Ho, or Jojo. So this one is Paris themed. I would love to see Diamond Art Club print this. Little Miss Delish and Sweet Treats Trixie, that's definitely printed by Diamond Art Club. A Savior is Born, printed by Diamond Art Club. Ice Princess, this is definitely printed by Diamond Art Club as well. I remember this Halloween one, Alley Cat, also printed. Nutcracker. Oh, I would love to see this one printed, so colorful. Angie and Oliver, printed by DAC. April Fairy. Alice Mermaid, I think this one's by Oraloa. I sometimes wish that Diamond Art Club purchased some of those other ones printed by other companies just because how amazing their rendering is. But I also should appreciate other companies that take an effort into rendering her artwork as well. Celia, this is definitely one of my favorite that I have acquired into my stash because the color and the message in this painting. City Girl, this one's also printed by Diamond Art Club. I believe it has been discontinued as well as some of her early prints from Diamond Art Club. So when I'm in search of, you know, the ones that I like from the past, I kind of need to go through these stash groups. I kind of wish I acquired the Taste of Hannah Lynn earlier, but it's never too late, right? Dahlia, this one was on sale at Hobby Lobby. So if you have a Hobby Lobby nearby, I think they have a lot of them on clearance right now, and this one's definitely one of the frequent ones at Hobby Lobby. Make sure to go check it out. This one, Dee Dee, I love the sunflower here, so I have both Dahlia and Dee Dee in my personal stash. And here is Happy Hunting 2013. I assume this is also another Easter themed artwork, so maybe next year Diamond Art Club will print it in the next Easter. Irish Christmas Fae, Diamond Art Club. Janessa, this was my favorite from the Black Friday Cyber Monday release 2022, so I snatched that. Lady Liberty, it has been printed, although now discontinued. Also Ladybug Love. Melinda and Muhu, I remember seeing that. Moonglow, this is so complimentary to Janessa that when I saw it after getting Janessa, I also decided to hand it down, so I found it in a D-Stash group to make them go together. Neptune and Triton, I believe this one was in the first mystery box, but there wasn't so few of them, so a lot of people who want it were able to get it. Oleana's Altar. I really like this one because I volunteered at the aquarium when I was a teenager and I love interacting with those marine animals. So I got this one because it brings me back some of the memories. And Ray was also part of the Black Friday Cyber Monday release, which I have also acquired. Rochelle, this is a recent release. Spring to Life, I don't remember how recent this is, but it's definitely still in stock on Diamond Art Club's website right now. Tea Rose Fairy was also a Black Friday Cyber Monday release. It was a limited edition, however, and I believe it has been sold out. I'm not sure if it made a comeback, so make sure to check out if it is and sign up for restock notification. So I'm not sure if I missed any of them, but so far I have 11 of Hannah Lynn in my stash. And now adding this one, Spring Delight, that will make it 12. So without further ado, let's open the kit. So let me open it real carefully from the top. As usual, the first item that comes out is the toolkit. Let's see what I got for cover minders and washi tape. So I got the bunny with the strawberry as a cover minder. And here is the washi tape. This is very floral, continue the floral theme and definitely match with this kit very well. Even the pins and the squishy is green, so I feel like they're color coordinated. Or at least coordinated to the theme of the kit. And here is the sticker. Spring Delight by Hannah Lynn. The dimension is 25.6 inches times 34.7 inches. So this is pretty big painting. I think it's a comparable size to the Crazy Cat Lady. But you can see why, because it got so much detail in there. Here comes the canvas. Wow, this is wide. Let me see how I can best place this. So this is the canvas. We'll open that in just a moment. And here are all the diamonds. A thank you note from the founder. Thank you for your purchase. And here is the big sticker sheets. Spring Delight by Hannah Lynn, and we have a high resolution print of the original artwork, the dimension, and all the colors in this kit. We have 52 colors, and we have 4 ABs because by Diamond Art Club, anything under 150 are AB diamonds. So we'll find them and see where they are. Since we're going to unroll this, and it's actually longer, I should say wider than my coffee table. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right, let's set these aside and time to unroll the canvas. Ooh, this is the bottom where she has little shoes on. And I think this is a little random fungi. This is the bottom of her dress and the basket, some flowers. This is the Easter bunny. And we got some eggs, some more flowers, and some butterflies. Butterflies. Look at all the details in this artwork and the colors. This will be a really fun one to work on. And here is the top of the girl. That's her face and her head with a bow tie on the hat. Here's a kite. Super lovely detail for the spring, and these are, since they're pink, I'm going to guess that they're cherry blossom trees, but I could be wrong. And here is a swing. I love all the fun details in this piece of artwork. And for me to try to be able to flatten it out, let's see. You know, it will just really easily flatten itself out over time, but because I just unboxed this, it's a little curly. There we go, it's mostly held down now. This barely fits exactly onto my coffee table because it's almost the size of an entire coffee table. And while we're at it, let's do a measurement. So the width is approximately 25.5 inches. And centimeters is about 65 centimeters. What does it say on the sheet? 65. Oh, that's on the dot. Very accurate. And then the length is I should go to the middle. The length is approximately 34, I would say less than a half. So it's 87.5 centimeters. So that's a little bit shorter than the measurement set on a sheet, but only by half a centimeter. So I definitely give them a pass here. So yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty big canvas and it's all square diamonds. And since Diamond Art Club's diamond sizes are really consistent now that they do it in-house, they're able to shrink the drill field so that the eventual full dimension is very close to what they list on the big sticker sheets. And let's take a look at all the diamonds. Here is a group photo of all the colors in this kit. As you know, Hannah Lynn has a bunch of 310s to do the outlines, but other than that, it is a super colorful kit. All right, let's lay them out. Here are all the 52 colors in this kit. As you can see, there are 4, 8, 9. There are 9 bags of 310s, so not everybody likes 310s. I personally do not like them when it's a big color block, like, you know, the background or something, but when it's outlined, I don't mind because I do them with tweezers and it's kind of fun. And you can see there are many colors that have multiple bags. For example, right here, 906, 4 bags of 3 bags of 917, 2 bags of 604, 2 bags of 907, 2 bags of 162, etc. 2 bags of 744, no, 3 bags of 744, 2 bags of 743, and whatnot. But I do not mind it because it's multiple bags of really colorful colors. It's all good. We have the 4 ABs on top right here. So let's see. This one is the smallest. Actually, it's not an AB, so I'm gonna cut it out. So yeah, this one is the lowest number, 119. It is a purple AB. If I remember correctly, I think we also saw that in Randall Spangler's Purple Castle. So we're no stranger to this one. And we have 120. This is a blue AB. Also make frequent appearances. And here we have 133, orange AB. It's a really orange color. And last but not least, our frequent visitors, 141 white AB. This is a white AB, and there are 2 bags of them. So we'll find out where they go. I suspect in the clouds, but we'll see. Alright, so here we have Do What Makes You Sparkle Diamond Necklace branding. And we have top of the girl with their hat and the bow tie. The symbols to pay attention to for ABs is simply the numerics 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll keep an eye out for these symbols and find where these ABs go. Just to rank them in order. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, we have some number 2 here in the entire bow tie. Each of this blue is the blue AB. And we have the white AB as well in these number 4 and this flower on her hat. A bit of a white AB in her eye as the pupil. And we have some blue in her hair. A lot of in her hair, throughout her hair is number 2, the blue AB. We have all of these clouds have a bunch of number 4, the white AB. So here as well, and so as this little piece of cloud, this piece of cloud, and this piece of cloud. So, you know, the cloud is gonna be really shimmery. It's kind of like it's floating. And we have a lot of number 4 in this cherry blossom tree as well. All these white, they are the white AB. And some of them in this flower and this flower at the top of them. Did I miss anything? Oh yes, we also have number 3 at the top of this flower. And the core of this flower, which looks like a sunflower. It's kind of a repeating theme, isn't it? The Yume one also had daisy, sunflower kind of flowers. What else? We also have a bunch of blue ABs actually around the trees and all these black outlines. So basically it's between the sky and the black outlines for the meadow as well as the black outline for the tree. We have a lot of blue ABs all around here. Comes here, it keeps going around this entire cloud. Oh my god, this is almost like an outline that's just blue outlined of everything outside of the black. So now I do know I don't think I will hate the 310s for the outlines because they're surrounded by ABs. That's gonna be hella fun. What else? There's 2 random blues in here, and let's keep going. And here we have the butterfly that has some number 2, the blue AB in its wings. And we have the white AB, not here, but it's kind of along here. So I imagine this is like petals of flowers blowing from yet another tree on this side. Because they are also glowing, so it's sort of like the petal is tumbling in the wind and it's reflecting sun type of thing. That's a really lovely detail. What else? This butterfly also has some blue AB. And oh, what I almost missed, there's some purple ABs in here, the number 1. So the one that you see that are lightest among all these purples, they are all purple ABs. So symmetrically on this side as well, they have similar purple AB all over throughout here. And there's also a few in the middle of these flowers that the girl is holding, as well as top of these flowers. So I almost missed that. My apologies. So this flower not only has the white AB, but also some of the purple ABs. That's really lovely. And also a little bit in here. So you can kind of tell it's sprinkled all throughout the girl. This is gonna be stunning. Let's keep going. So here on this butterfly, we have the orange AB here, as well as some of the purple ABs. And in the background of this butterfly as well, because it's basically like flower petal on the meadow. That's really cute. And we have some number 4s in here, similar to this side. It's some reflection, or you could call it twinkle lights or whatnot. It's the number 4 white AB sprinkled in here. Some more purple AB in here, probably another plant. And we also have a lot of purple AB, blue AB sprinkled in here, which is the handle of the basket. And this is the other side of the handle of the basket, because, you know, she's carrying it through her arm and the basket is here. And this entire handle has blue, purple ABs sprinkled with some regular diamonds. Wow, I'm very worried that I'm gonna miss a bunch of ABs. But let me know in the comments down below if you found a really pretty area that I missed that has tons of ABs. And this, continuing the theme of the basket, this rim over here at the top of the basket, as well as at the bottom of the basket, we got the blue and purple ABs sprinkled in. And each of these checkerboard here on the basket as well, they have a lot of purple ABs in these lightest areas. And we have some more purple ABs in the flowers over here, of course, and some of the blue ones, this flower. And also, as you can see, the repeating theme here on the dress of the girl. She has so many blue dots on the dress, all over the bottom, and some at her sleeve over here. All these blue dots on her dress, they are all blue ABs. So that explains why we have 2 bags of them. Even though we don't see any big blocks of blue, but because it's sprinkled all over the place, we need quite a bit. And what else? We have some more purple here with the ABs. So I would say these ABs are really intentionally placed at the subtle places to make it overall look super, super fun and sparkly. And let me use this to hold the bottom. What else are we looking at? So, you know, some blue creeping through the leaves, some blue AB over here, and a lot of blue ABs. So I think this is a water or a river behind her, and therefore, as the surface of these water, it's all blue ABs. And down here in this little fungi over here, this is number 5. So never mind, this is not an AB. This is a regular purple diamond as indicated here with my other finger. So this is not a purple AB. So down here, there is not a lot of ABs, but you know, it's just a background. We already have a whole lot of colors going on in this painting. Really, really lovely detail, really fun kit. I probably will not have a single dull moment doing this one. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, something I also missed, almost. Of course, the eyes of the bunny got the blue and white AB, so that will be also blingy little detail. So yeah, here are all the spots I have found the ABs. I'm not sure if I missed any, so definitely let me know. One thing I found the cutest in this artwork is actually here. We have 2 little chickens that basically just go hatch out of the egg that are still in the nest. That is kind of funny. So I hope you like this artwork. Here is the canvas right next to me, just so you can see how big it is, and it definitely fills the entire frame of the camera. And if I do it horizontally, you can barely see me anymore. So it's definitely large, and I'll definitely have a lot of fun given the number of colors in here and all the details. When they first dropped this as part of the mystery box, I was thinking, yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to go through the trouble of licensing this and putting all the hard work of hand rendering of all these details, which they always do, and only print a few copies, right? So I'm really glad that they make this an official release this time so that people who love this artwork can get their hands on them. However, since we don't know whether this will be a limited edition, given that it's a seasonal kit, Make sure to have your alarm set for tomorrow morning if you would like to purchase this. That's a wrap for Hannah Lynn's Sprint the Life from Diamond Nightclub. I hope you learned all that you want about this kit through the sneak peek. If so, I would like you to smash the subscribe button, give this video a like, and share this video with anybody you think would also love a piece of Hannah Lynn's art. If you'd like to stay up to date to what kit I'm working on, follow me on my Instagram, and usually I schedule these sneak peeks as a live premiere the morning before the release. So if you're watching this later, make sure to join me for the live chat next time. I hope we stay in touch, and I'll see you later. Bye!